Climate change is a change in the typical or average weather of a region or city. This is a very important topic, which is related to the interaction among the atmosphere, ocean, and land, as well as changes in the amount of solar radiation reaching the Earth. This has consequences for us humans and the Earth itself. In the next video, we will show how humans' actions such as air pollution and excessive burning of fossil fuels contribute to this severe problem, and things we can do to stop it and improve it before it is too late.
There are chemicals affecting the atmosphere. Most of these chemicals are gases. These gases act a bit like a glass in a greenhouse, retaining the heat from the sun and stopping it from leaking out into the space. Most of these gases are made naturally, but human activity is increasing the concentration in the Earth's atmosphere. Major of these gases are methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrous oxide.
Some consequences of climate change are that it affects our health, well-being, and life on Earth. If it continues this way, it will lead to new risks and pressures for the environment and some social and economic factors that determine our health. Europe has observed a higher average of temperatures, as well as decreasing and increasing precipitation. Many glaciers are melting and snow cover has decreased. Tens of thousands of deaths have been recorded over the last decade due to the heat of waves that have increased in frequency and length. Climate change is also projected in the increment of river flooding. Studies have measured that plants are flowering earlier in the year and animals are moving northward as their habitats get warmer, and since the migration rate of many species is insufficient to keep pace with the speed of climate change, they could be pushed towards extinction in the future.
The European Environmental Bureau works together with non-governmental organizations from the European Union related to climate change. They are one of the biggest climate change governmental organizations and the most effective and proactive in Europe. Has the participation of thousands of volunteers and also collects millions of euros for the cause of each year.
Irish Environmental Network is an umbrella network which consists of helping other environmental NGOs providing funding and services. It consists of 34 environmental NGOs that practice their work on establishing campaigns and public awareness of the environmental conservation and needs.
The main function of the European Environment Agency is to be the voice of small organizations for governments and vice versa. They also make treaties with big companies and are mainly known for doing campaigns for the people to let them know about climate change and environment.
The organization that we contact us is called Friends of Earth in Ireland. Friends of Earth has the vision of a peaceful and sustainable world based on societies living in harmony with nature, which it will be founded on social, economic, gender, and environmental justice. The European Friends of the Earth have been working together for the protection of the tropical rainforest, working with the communities to increase solar electricity. These communities have the goal to transform the energy system, identifies recommendations to remove difficulties, and provide support for the community energy industry.
Hi, we're here with Emilio, a tech student who goes on bicycle every day to school. Emilio, what's your experience going in bicycle to school?
I have been going in bicycle to school for 1.5 years, and my experience is that it's really good because I save a lot of time. Like on the bike, I usually do about 10 to 15 minutes, and by car, because of the traffic and everything else, I do about 20 to 30 minutes.
Would you recommend this activity to others?
Yeah, it's very enjoyable because like all my classmates at the first class, they're all sleepy and everything, and I'm like awake because of the exercise and everything. And apart from all the benefits that I have said, that saves time, good exercise, and you're awake at the first class, you help the environment.
Thank you, Emilio.
What I did to help the climate change in my house was that when I finish cooking, after the food is clear, obviously, I use a plastic bottle so I can throw the oil in it, instead of throwing it in the drainage. Since it helps the water not to be contaminated, it does not take so much work to separate from the oil.
I prefer to use my bicycle instead of being stuck in the traffic with my car, contaminating my world. This building should have a motion detector to turn on the lights when people arrive, or maybe a functional interrupter that turns off all the lights, because keeping the lights on most of the time when people is not using them, this means that there are more combustion fuels being burned to make electricity that is not used.
In this video, we learned that we don't need to be complete experts on climate change to be capable of doing something about it. We just need to pay attention and be more careful with the actions that we make every single day. We can do more with less. We need to be conscious and realize that this is a real and serious issue that affects us in many aspects in our daily lives. Let's think of what we want to leave to the future generations. What kind of world do we want them to live in? We invite you to join us in this movement. Try doing some of the actions that we showed in this video. Inform yourselves of more ways to stop the situation and invite more people to do them as well. Learn to appreciate our home, and all together we can make a significant change for our beautiful planet.